Hey guys, what's going on? Jigoku Gaming Channel here. I'm so excited to be with ya. And tonight we're going to be on Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. This is going to be the second part of the Persona 2 duology, following up on Innocent Sin. Oh my gosh, we are winning big here. This is the only game in a long time where luck actually matters for something. Because I have a whole casino in here. We're in the casino. We're winning big. We're on a hot streak. We're on the hot streak, baby, tonight. Playing that Persona 2 game, Maya Mano, here at the slot machine. Oh my gosh, I might actually get some coinage here. I'm at the casino here, and I'm actually starting off. I guess we'll take a second here just to do my intro as we're going through this. There are so many personas that are going to be unlocking at the casino, and I need to have some money built up. Oh my gosh, we got another one. The luck, I literally just got this luck bracelet. It's bumped my luck up to like 50, and Maya's winning pretty big. Now, there's two ways this is going to fucking end. It's either going to be me fucking getting absolutely crushed here, or we're gonna win big. I'm gonna say we're gonna win big because my luck stats feeling good. Let's go. That's a take 3. We get the bar. That's at least the bar. I'll take that. I'm not too mad at that. I'm honestly not too mad about it. Look at that. We're winning big here. We're starting with big wins here on the Jigoku Gaming Channel. Good to be with you. If you are into dark stories, if you are into 0 to 100 crazy stuff, dark themes, crazy supernatural events, and of course the social kind of simulation persona known for, going back into the roots of the Persona series today, buckle up because on the Retro Rewind, things are about to get really weird in all the best ways. We have been playing through Persona. Been checking out the channel. You can check out this and other videos at the Jigoku Gaming Channel, Jigoku_gaming. Check us out on Twitch. Check us out on Twitter. Wait, not Twitter. YouTube as well. Don't check us out on Twitter. If you go looking for me on Twitter, you're going to have a bad time. But check us out on Twitch. Check us out on YouTube. We just went huge. That's just huge right there. I'm trying to get to 6,000. We have been playing through, just got through Club Zodiac. Huge story progression, finding out the police are corrupt, the government in Japan's corrupt. We're working and talking to assassins from Thailand. No, I think it was Taiwan. I think it actually might be Taiwan. So either or, one of the two. I'm not trying to think of that because I think Taiwan's been in the news as well. But either way, we have been dealing with shady organizations. We have been dealing with dark powers beyond our comprehensions. Things are just getting heated up, getting into these mature themes, getting into fate, getting into identity, all this wrapped into this multi-layered narrative. We're getting into it today with Maya Mano. Just beat Joker Noriko, so we are going to be getting the next step in the story here. If you like classic turn-based combat, Persona style, this is the place to be where retro gaming lives, where it thrives. If you remember resource management, playing those old JRPG games, trying to like get to that next save point, and you might get turned up on, you might actually have an encounter that you don't make it to that next save point, because that's just how it was back then. They were trial and error. A lot of games are just trial and error. You'll know what I'm talking about. My veterans out there have been playing games for a while. So you're in the right place. Retro gaming, a little bit of modern twist. We're going back on the retro side of things for today's stream. And Persona 2, let's go through the story here. I'm not going to get too much. There's a lot. We are at such a precipice right here. And what this precipice is going to be this story and rumors kind of expanding, kind of opening up more. We're going to get more side quest rumors. I believe we're going to get the taxi cab rumor coming up here as well. So I want to talk to you about the casino real quick too. Because the reason I'm also starting off here today is because we are going to have some more prizes here. And you can already see Sticks right here. He requires 1,000. I just bought the Miracle Object for 12,000. So I'm going to be winning a lot more, doing a lot more wins just like I was earlier there. But Sticks, we're going to get this card. He's going to be a great Persona to grab. We're also going to get... I can never remember. Is it either Lucifer or Satan? One of the two. But the Judgment Persona, I think that's what they are. I think they're the top level Judgment Arcana Persona for this game. And I want to say it's Lucifer. Either way, no, wait. It's one of the two. It's Satan. There it is. Okay, so we're going to get Satan here as well from this quest. Oh, not quest. This place, just like you see for the Charon card here, it's going to be one, but it's going to say in the quote Satan or Sataniel. So we're not going to see it yet, but it's going to be coming up here as we progress through it. So I'm kind of getting a little bit of a pre-workout, trying to get that 50,000 coins. It's going to cost like 50,000 coins to get it, so it's going to be a big one. But let's go ahead here and get reacquainted with what's going on in the story. Like I said last time, just got out back into the Yamazaki area. Went through Club Zodiac. Had a good time. Had a great time. Made a lot of friends. Made a lot of enemies. And now we are getting back to the main story here. I'm just going to see if there's any rumors. We should be getting some new rumors here. So I'm just kind of checking out my rumor mongers here. It's always good to go through just to see if they have some new rumors. A lot of these are also tied to like actual events that are going like on in the story. So you have to progress the story to a certain sequence just to get to that next level. So I'm going to go ahead here and I'm going to run back. We should be getting pretty close here. There's Sky Museum. We don't want Sky Museum. Yeah, I was going to go Jolly Rogers, but I don't think he's going to quite have a rumor for us yet. So we get a new cutscene here. Let's go ahead here. We should have the air raid shelter opened up. Yeah, let's go back here into. I mean, we have that. We have the air raid shelter, but I think we should be probably going to Alba Park at this point. We got the Jack Frost rumors, so we're good there. There's also going to be actually. It might be good to go. Hold on here. It's going to be good here to go back because there is going to be something I'm missing here. Alright, let's go ahead here. We're going to head. Alba Park's going to be the next part I have to go to. I'm just kind of thinking here how I want to do these events on the stream today. So I'll give you a little kind of look behind what's coming up and a kind of preview. So Air Raid Shelter is going to have a Area 2 that's going to be unlocked, I believe, at this point. That we had Area 1 finished, so now it should have Area 2 ready to go. So that's going to be a thing. I believe there's also a specific rumor demon. I'm just trying to think right now if that rumor demon is like not going to be present. Or not, what am I trying to say here? If that rumor demon is going to be present there or not. That's going to actually be in Hirosaka. I have a shit ton of money for new cosmetics as well as all of that. Let's go ahead here. I'm going to go head to the air raid shelter. I don't have many disguised goods. I don't think I have any disguised goods. I was thinking about using some disguised goods here, because they would make this a lot easier to run through, but instead what I'm going to have to do is actually get one of my personas. Unless I just randomly have a freaking... No, I don't, unfortunately. Alright, that's no big deal. Go ahead here. And head down to the basement. Oh, couldn't get there fast enough. This is going to get us to the air raid shelter. We're going to get more Sachiko's story. It's actually really good to, so these jellies are good to have a contract with because they give you, I believe chewing souls. They're really good to have on hand. So since Maya's first, I'm just going to have her go to this one right here. Because this one right here in particular is going to have a stoma, which is going to be huge for this next part coming up. So I'm just going to diorama. And then let the rest of the team do their thing. Which will look like this. And then we'll do this. And that should be good. We're going to be speedrunning through this. I'll be up to rank 8 before I know it. I will be a stomaching, laughing about the good times. And I'm just going to be an earthbender. I got such an earthbender team. Hell's so good. Hell is literally the pinnacle of this team. Look at that damage. That is huge damage. And that's a mutation. That is a freaking mutation on somebody. Modification ability. Oh my god, we just started off and we just got a mutation. So there are mutations in this game. If you have played Devil Summoner, if you have played a lot of those other games where you get your... Oh, Shin Megami Tensei 3 is a perfect example of this. You get those demons and they start flashing, right? And then you get them all the way leveled up, and what happens? Bada bing, bada boom. They turn into a new demon, and you get excited. Yeah! What's going on? New demon. Now, speaking of new demons, I also want to go... I was keeping this under wraps, but I also want to go to Air Raid Shelter because there are literally 2 cards I am missing right now. Right? 2 cards I'm missing right now from my Time Castle. The Time Castle, yeah. I was going to say Time Capsule, but no, Time Castle, 100%. Literally, Kiyohime and the fucking Marin Karen card they hold, and then Tengu and the Grai card they hold. Both of them are going to be down here. Alright, let me go talk to this guy. He's a weirdo, but he's from one of the other games, so he's cool. Alright, so we're gonna go check out this new area that came up. Go ahead here and head through. Perfect timing. Now, I believe all these areas have like a map that needs to be picked up. The first one doesn't have a map. So I have to use my fucking intuition to always figure out where things are. Oh, you see a bulletin board down here too. It has, this was the bomb shelter, like, so people would be in groups down here, and each one of those groups would be delegated a task that they would have to carry out. So, like, one would be cleaning the area, one would be group 2, you know, and each group would have a different day here for cleaning, you know, the area. So there were people, like, straight up just living down here underneath the school in this bomb shelter as bombs were going off. And so we're gonna get more Sachiko story. Let's go ahead here. I ran into some shit I didn't mean to run into. There's gonna be a rumor we can spread to get that out of the way there, so I don't have to run into that like a bazillion times on the floor traps. Was that poison? Yeah, it's poison. Oh, here's another bulletin. Help lead people to this bomb shelter. Okay, so yeah, like I said, each one of them had different tasks to carry out. Different days. A lot of crazy shit right here. So we're gonna have to go from Area 1 into Area 2. Area 1's gonna be right over here. Now, at least I have a map into Area 2. That's gonna be great. But I do not have a stoma, so we're gonna have to run through a little bit on some of this.
Police, everyone freeze.
Alright, so we have Tengu down here. I thought I had a contract for Tengu, but I guess not. I must have got rid of it. Oh yeah, I don't need a contract for Tengu because actually Grai is going to be a rare drop, so that's just going to be all luck chance. Luck actually plays such a critical role in this game in getting like the casino wins, getting you money faster, getting you coins faster, and getting your rare drops faster. Strategy's pretty much going to be the same. I'm actually going to put Maya right up here in front. We'll go ahead and put the Firestorm in the middle. We'll go ahead and put Magnus right there. We'll see. They might get a first turn here, but we'll see if our speed matches theirs. Maya's going to get a big heal right there. That heal is actually going to help get rank up faster. That's pretty much like the whole goal that I want to rank up faster. Now, you could say, well, I could farm for a mutation chance just doing stuff like this, because we just saw Katsuya get a modification ability, and I can get a mutation and probably get like a +2 ranks or something like that, and that would just put me right where I need to be. But meh. Is all I can say to that. Here's gonna be where we needed to go for Area 2, so let's go ahead here. We're gonna run the gauntlet. Run the gauntlet of health fucking traps on the floor. Oh, no, don't run into that. But we will run into the enemy.
You're all under arrest.
Alright, let's go ahead here. I hope we don't have to spread a rumor for this demon up here. Alright. Go ahead here. And do the same thing, except for mine is going to be all the way over here. So we're going to have to bring her up there. Bring these two down, but that should be good. And hope that I get Gry. That's what we're looking for, the Gry card. Unfortunately, what makes this really tough is that enemies don't all go like at the same time. They go in a specific order. So if the one I need goes first, but she went second, then I'm actually going to get Minotaur's loot table, so since he went last, so I messed that up slightly. I'll have to be more conscious of that for the next battle. Alright, so we're making our way up towards area 2. This is going to be a better way to kind of like test this out. Unfortunately, it kind of puts me at odds because I rather just do, again, like the big group attacks here. I think that's what we will do. I think area 2 also has Tengu, so I'm not super like mad if I don't get it here on area 1. Alright, so we're gonna have the crag quake here. Huge earth damage to everybody here. Oh, look at those numbers. Our party's so stacked. And you actually get decent XP and money from all these battles. They make it worth your while to go through here and do the battles rather than just run through everything. Look at that. We got the door to Area 2 open. That is crazy. That is so crazy. It was just locked before we were in Zodiac, and now the door is unlocked. It opens, and we enter to find. Well, we got a map to find. That's exactly what we got to find. A map, because you pull this up, you can't see anything other than that to my right. I'm going to be blocked off here. I believe there's a grouper demon that will help with that, but let's go ahead and run this way. Good turn. There's a shortcut right there, but we don't need that shortcut. We need the map. And Sachiko's letter. We need to hear Sachiko's story. What's going on? Shaq's in the gang. Not too crazy about anything going on there. Nothing really big even going on there, so we're just gonna go ahead. Magnus Firestorm. Nothing, like I said, nothing too crazy going on there on that one. Let's go ahead and crack Fang. I think this should work. I know it's definitely going to be a critical on the bird. Shaq's not so much, it'll just be normal damage. Still good damage. The crazy thing about this game, mutations! Is a mutation chances we're getting. Oh my gosh, parameter increase on hell. Does hell even, like, she's gonna be 999 at the end of this. That's crazy. Like, my personas are just getting so strong. I love how, like, the limit just gets pushed up and up. The limit gets unleashed in this game. It's so satisfying. It's like all the time you put leveling up your party actually pays off. And this game, don't get me wrong, because hell's going to be good up to a certain point. And then I'm going to want to do more like trading personas for stronger personas as the usual gameplay loop goes. But man, for the time being, love to see that. Let's go ahead here and keep going down this path. Should be another... Oh, here it is. There should be one that we actually do want. And there it is! And it has the map inside of it. Thank you. Go ahead and save. Now this map's going to be big time because this is going to let us know where all the traps are. Health traps, MP traps, any poison traps. And we should have Sachiko's letter around here as well. And as well as some demons that I need to grab. Okay, so we got this going on. And all that. I got it. Oh, it even shows me the bulletin board. It shows me that there's a bulletin board right here. We got a bulletin board right there. We're going to read that. Oh, there's the letter right there. You can see the letter. It tells you the area. I love how actually. So it's like I was about to say this about make a comment about weaknesses. This game doesn't like directly tell you about the weaknesses like a lot of the later titles do because they're a lot more tighter, more sophisticated, have more of a formula they followed and figured out. But these ones, you don't see that elemental weakness pop up as much. You got to kind of figure out a lot of things on your own in a certain sense. But, like I said, trial and error comes from that era of trial and error gaming. And really, you look at the map, it tells you where these places are, but you gotta hover over them and kind of see it. And then you can be like, oh, there is something over there. That's okay, maybe I should go check this out. We're gonna go check that out over there. Which one do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Which one should we check out first? Maybe the letter or the bulletin board? And oh my gosh, like viewers, like isn't that crazy? Like crazy war stories in this game. Have you played some games with some crazy war stories? I'd love to hear in the comments below as well. There's been a couple good ones out there. First to Fight, Marines, yeah. Oh, that was an old title. Same thing here. Again, I'm trying to get my rank up on Maya's persona here because they are going to have a stoma. And a good way is just to kind of use that healing spell. If I wanted to be more efficient, what I could also do... Oh man, that thing always has so much HP. If that thing wasn't so dangerous, I would just literally sit here and do what I was just talking about. But I could just sit on defend for everybody and just heal with Maya. That's also another good way to get that level up. But I'm not going to be quite that meticulous in this playthrough. That is very, very meticulous. I will let him have that second stagnant air proc. That's going to be a little annoying, but whatever. Nothing I can't get over. My team is so, like, boosted right now. Your boy hit the gym. Since the last time we played this, yeah. Hooray for anything here in the beginning. Hooray for any fucking air raid shelter. Bullshit. Another mutation. They keep setting out these mutations. We are going to be very, very good. Yeah, it has to be a parameter increase because literally they've already learned all their hidden skills. They've gotten the mutations. I forget what oh boy Katsuya's mutation is. I'm interested to see that. We're going to have to go back to Igor in the Velvet Room and see what's going on with that one. Of course, old school game, right? You want to save after, like, literally everything. Alright, let's see what this bulletin board's talking about up here. What's the new E-group stuff? We have posted the doctor's consultation hours. Please look at the paper posted on the south wall near to the entrance. Oh, that has some sort of significance. I forget what, but it does have some sort of significance to it there. Sachiko's letter should be right over here. Get through this battle real quick.
Police, everyone freeze!
Same stuff here. We should be seeing a rank up within the next one of those heals. Usually it's pretty consistent. I said if we need to, I might have to find a weaker mob and just whittle one down so I can hit the 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, he's not going to be the one to do it with. Now, something I could actually do here is I could be a little bit cheeky. I believe it's Scratch. And then I can use Dormina. If I get the order just right here, it should give me a special ability. Intoxicating Scratch. Oh, fuck it, duck. I didn't hit circle fast enough. Oh, Katsu's gonna be enjoying that.
We'll hear your excuses at the station.
Alright, there's Sachiko's letter. Let's go ahead and read the second Sachiko letter. August 8th, 3 days after the first entry. It's so dark and cold. I hate it here. There's loud noises, the ground shakes, and sand falls from the ceiling. Daddy, when are you coming home? Are soldiers that busy? Oh, so her father's a soldier that got sent off to World War II, the big one. And her dad hasn't returned home back, so you can kind of see the turn right there. Already, I mean, just what a absolutely sad story. They would never put that in a modern game. Ever, they would never put that in a modern game right here. I challenge Atlus to put that in a modern game. So, anyways, we're going to have all types of stuff that's going on here. Let's go ahead here. Kind of walking around a little bit. Get my bearings. I think that's where we went for the map. We'll head back to the beginning. Unknown Boy, hello. Seems playing my favorite. Oh, yeah, this game is like great. I love it. Persona 2 is honestly one of my favorites as well. And I started, don't get me wrong, I started from Persona 3. That was actually the first one I played here. And then I went to 4, 5. Then I went back to 2. And man, 2 is just such a great story. So many great storylines. Welcome to the stream, Unknown Boy. Played the PSP version. It had translation patch. Oh yeah, PSP version's great. That had a lot. I believe that one was it Balfu or something like that, or not Balfu. It has a B name. I always forget the translation there. Batsu or something like that. But yeah, that one had the translation. I believe it also had like a mini game. It had a couple different things in it. The PSP version was good. That was really good. I'm on the PS1 version. This isn't an emulator. I guess maybe it is an emulator if you want to count it. It's technically PS3, but it's PS1 classic. So whatever you want to make of that. But it's not PSX or anything, any of the emulators. I've now been quartered. This is one thing I love so much about this game, is just this robust system for the contact system. There's so many different ways you can go about contacting a demon, and if I remember correctly, I think Shax is actually interested in his. Oh gosh, I can never remember now. I think his is wiretapping. I think it's wiretapping for cards, and that's all I want is just some cards. I'm trying to think. For some reason, I always associate him with Balfu. I think it's because they both have like a button up. He always looks like a bird in a trench coat. Unknown Void 69. I am such an idiot at that time. I was new to JRPGs. When I saw Persona with numbers, I thought these games had a long ghost story. So let's get plays Persona 1. Yeah, wiretapping. Yeah, there we go. I love. It's just so intricate, and we could also get the Fool cards. There's like a whole system for getting the Fool cards. Please forgive me because it's been a minute. This is my second playthrough. I'm going through New Game Plus to actually unlock the EX dungeon on this one. I may or may not explain how to get the Fool cards at some point. Not the main goal of today's stream or anything, but there is a system for that. I'm sure you know about that as well. But so stay tuned there. you might see a little bit. I'm actually, if I play this right, I'm probably on the path of getting it, because I believe it's just actually getting yeah, I believe it's actually I might actually get if I get a Fool card here, I'm gonna fucking, oh my gosh, because it's literally just make them mad and interest them, I think. Let's just one more time.
Ways to keep this.
I love the voice. I wanted to get the voice. I'm like, I hope it does the voice. It's a race to keep this under wraps. Yes, right. Persona 1 aged like milk on PSP, but it's worth to try. I still want to do Persona 1 on PSP. I just got my PSP. I just bought one at my used game store not too long ago. Kicking myself for even selling the one I had so far way back when, because there were so many great classic games I had for it, especially the Mortal Kombat PSP game. But anyways, the new film came out, so I was just thinking about that and making plans for it. So anyways, hey, Mortal Kombat, there's a plug for you guys. Come on now, hit me up, Ed Boon. But anyways, the PSP versions were so great. I wanted to get my hands, because the translation they had Innocent Sin, I wanted to say as a translation as well, and I need to get my hands on a copy of that as well. Still trying to get the Japanese PS1 just to play the original one. Heck, I'd even play that with a translation. I've played like Fire Emblem games that way with the translations and without, so it'd just be whatever. I'm not afraid of some of those older games. I love to get into them like that. The only thing I hate about this game is how we get Fool card and I can't grind that thing at all. Yeah, that's how I am with it. It's like, do I even want to like mess with Fool cards? That's pretty much the point I'm at. I'm gonna have to do a couple of like changes here. I have to get Rama. I'm trying to get Estoma here. So the reason I'm going through this is because I'm trying to get Estoma a little bit, but we'll be going through Alba Park. That's the part I'm at now. Just went through Club Zodiac not too long ago. That was on the last stream. Have that up on my page. But I think it's going to be Alba Park. I can never pronounce it. It's like the one that's like in every single game, even in the SMT games, Alba Park. And that's going to be like, I think that's like the only dungeon you really go back twice to in this game. So it's going to be the first visit to Alba Park. I feel like I should be specific because I say that and I'm going to be like, this has a second part to it. So we're on the first run. So that's where we're at right now. Just doing a little bit of a side trip into Ball of Returning, not bad. A little bit of a side trip to the Air Museum. Oh man, just so much dark stuff. Love the Sashiko story in this. Yeah, Apollo solos. I only got 4 cards, both the Eternal Punishment and Innocent. Still Apollo solos. Yeah, Apollo's so good. I wish I had the first one just so I could import my save, because I think Tatsuya comes into like such a well, it's pretty much whatever level that you had him at when he transports, but he is just such a unit. Like, oh my goodness, he's so I just had the what was it? Not Joker Noriko. I believe it's the Ulala Gold Gym fight. Okay, so there's Kiyohime. I need to get Marin Karen. I'm almost at 100% in my time castle. collection. I need to get Marin, Karen, and Gry, so that's also why I'm here, so I can get a couple of those. So we will wheel and deal. Now, the thing about this game is I guess every demon's supposed to have some sort of personality. I think that's all superstition. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever guide you want and point to this and that. I feel like, here's my point, hear me out. I think it comes down to RNG a lot of the time for a lot of these kind of interactions. I hear that they're supposed to be like having like kind of a personality. Yes, it does work on the contact for certain specific ones, but when you get those questions like that, some of them, I really feel like it's RNG it really comes down to, because you can choose the same thing twice, but it has like two different reactions that you'll get. Maybe you'll get a red one in anger, and maybe you'll get like a blue one and it's a fear one. So maybe it's a coin flip, but some element of RNG comes up at that point. Now I want to say, oh gosh, let's go with, I feel like group therapy is going to be the way to get. I'm just throwing a shot in the dark here. If it's not group therapy, I'm going to do flamenco. We'll use a flamenco de Halcyon. I think. Ooh, yeah, he didn't like that. Okay, let's do flamenco here. Okay, no, Ulala, then Katsuya. Yeah, there we go. And if you are wondering how to get flamenco de Halcyon, I have a video on that one on my channel. If you are going to play PSP Virgin Innocence into Eternal Punishment Save Import, doesn't work because IS has EEP. Oh, what? My dream. My dream of having a freaking level 99 Apollo just nuking everything. Alright. Are you tomorrow? Sure. Alright, so we got flamenco. I'm just gonna go through this pretty quick. One more time. Oh, that's good. You just made a modified save data. That's smart. That's the way to do it right there. I don't know how. I probably couldn't get that on. I'd have to do it on PS. Yeah, PSP would be easier to get that on. I would definitely have to do it there, and I'd feel more comfortable than going through and trying to do it like on a PS3. I don't think I could homebrew a PS3 like that. I think that's possible. I do have my PSP I just got from the secondhand game store. I expected to pay a lot more. I think I paid just $100 for it. Did I overpay for the PSP at $100? Let me know in the comments below. I feel like it was a good deal. I honestly feel like $100. I went in there expecting to pay at least $150 to $200. I think I paid the price. I think honestly you can get like a 3DS for the price of $100. But anyways, I got the PSP. Now I need to go get the other two games. I feel like with the money I saved with that $100 PSP, I can invest in Persona 1 and Innocent Sin. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I think it was a good deal. I walked away happy. And it was I think it was a 2000. It was like a silver one. Now, I remember I have a disc. I do have a disc of Final Fantasy. I think it was a movie disc. You remember on the PSP they used to have those movie discs? Like, it was just so out of pocket. Imagine having like a handheld gaming console and just straight up having a DVD that you could. I mean, it was wild. It was great times. But I have a Final Fantasy disc I just found and a Dragon Ball Z media disc I just found. So I'm so happy right now about my investment. I completed all Abandoned Factory and save count 8+ hours. I'm not gonna. And yeah, that's right. That's right. I know exactly. That's too much stuff to leave behind. And you, I mean, you know exactly firsthand. You sound like a seasoned veteran of the game. I love to hear. Tell me about the stories, your playthroughs. I love to hear about them. Because this game's just such a classic. I mean, I just come back to this game and it's just like it's aged like a fine wine. And I love the throwback to a lot of Persona 1 characters and a lot of Persona 1 lore in this game. We have Chunky, Rumor Monger Chunky there too. I believe he's a Persona 1 character. We have the whole cast basically a Persona 1 to a very extent who make an appearance and have as well. But you go through all this stuff, you get all this hidden equipment, you want to bring it over naturally. Especially, and this is going to be more specific to Persona 2, but the mutations. Yeah, because you can spend I know people who just, like, grind mutations. That's all they do, is they sit around here, they sit in, like, all these grinding areas, and they just grind out mutations for parameter increases, stat boosts, all the way up to 999, as far as you can go, 999. Like, I keep forgetting there's a rock there. There is a Persona you can get. There's also a rare Persona around here. I haven't ran into it. I'm going to laugh if I end up running into it without a stoma, because it just means a stoma I wasn't even worth it. But we do have Sakuya too, or Sakia, something like that. Anyways, I need to talk to I need to take out Kiyohime real quick. Unfortunately, order matters. Order matters big time. So if Tengu and or Kiyohime end up going out first, I'll be happy. I'll be pretty darn happy, actually. Wait, no, hold on. Did I say that first? If let me change that. If Wraith ends up going down first, and Kiyohime and Tengu go down last, I'll be happy. Because I want to get Grai so bad. I want to get Marin Karen so bad. And of course, it's going to be Wraith that goes down last. I already have Wraith's card. I literally already got it. It's going to give me Wraith's card. Okay, at least they give me the card. But order matters. That's one of the things, too. We were just talking about grinding out the cards and everything, grinding out the stats, mutations, things that take your time in this game, big time. Oh, 2 whole hours, yeah. And you know back in the... See... These modern... I'm coming at the modern gamers. I'm coming at you Persona 5 fans, STMT 5 fans. Not in a bad way. I'm coming at y'all in a loving way, a great fan way. You know how I do it. Modern with a retro with a retro. But I was playing SMT 3 remaster. I was playing SMT 5. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like... They made you cry so much back in the day on a lot of these older titles, and yeah, you would be there for hours. I remember being stuck for 2 whole weeks just trying to get the perfect skill loadout on my Thor, on my Matador, on my Beelzebub Fly. Oh gosh, Beelzebub Fly trying to get the perfect one on that. Matador was worse. He took me at least 3 weeks. I think Matador getting the perfect one on him, 3 weeks. I was trying to get everything I needed. And you had to do so much back in the day to actually get the perfect loadouts, to get those stats where you wanted. Nowadays, you can just transfer it over, save it over. You could just recompendium, save on demand. There's so many ways to get everything. You don't even need to grind. I think what is it now? You could do the. I'm going to get on a tangent here, so I'm not going to get too much on a tangent. Let's get this fight over and get back in reality. But literally, I was just playing SMT3 the other day. I'm like, there were so many times I was just sitting there thinking, like, this was so much easier to grind this out on the remaster than it was when I played the original. And so, yeah, of course you want to bring all that stuff over because you had to. It was such a time sink. It was such an investment back in the day. Yeah, veterans, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know exactly where I'm coming from on this. You tell me those stories. I want to hear them in the comments. I do. Those just demons, those personas that you spent weeks, hours, heck, maybe months. Maybe you were waiting months, for the RNG to actually... You were building a shrine to RNG just so that you could get what you wanted. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Apocalypse, great. SMT 1 and 4, great games. Oh, man. There's so much overlap. There's definitely so much overlap between both the series. I'm going to talk about both of them. I know sometimes in the community people, oh, what, your Persona games, oh, SMT games. I love them all. I'm a JRPG fan at heart. So I'll talk about both of them. I love both of them. Grew up playing both of them, around the same time. So definitely like great memories there. Such great storytelling. I mean, wow. Just so many great characters too. Twists and turns. I love the storytelling style from both games. Just like Persona, and this is what I love about Persona 2, because you really look back, even at the modern games, you see like where these roots came from. And it's so cool to see that. Like, even in this game, we see a lot of the Persona is the soul and the true self and the stuff where they were talking about in Persona 4. Persona 5, nothing new. Really not. Yeah, they put some... I went the wrong way here. They put some, different layers on it, new mechanics. But they always go back here and pull, too, from what they have in their history, and I really like that from the story. We still have these dark, shady organizations. We still have these larger-than-life ties. We still have this story that seems like it's going to go one way, but there's always that classic twist or turn that takes it in a whole other direction. And, we have just all these great themes here more. My brother was playing but not complaining about this. We all have money to buy games, but no time for anyways back in a few minutes. Sounds good. Alright, we're going to run through this and try to get back here on track. Oh, I have Angel here. Hold on here. I think she likes... Oh, gosh. What is Angel? Wiretapping is a crime? She's not liking what I'm telling her. It's gonna go one or two ways. Okay, good. It went the way I wanted it to, which is gonna be the good way. Let's go ahead and get out of here. This place is such a maze once you start getting into the larger levels. So, don't mind me going back to my map here every like 2 seconds, because I'm going to have to rerun all the way back around. This also works out because I am trying to get the, upgrade here. I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, we're almost there. I need 3 more. That might be worth it just to defend on this next map. Just do a couple rounds of defense and just keep throwing out that diorama.
Police, everyone free.
Oh, Kiyohime wants to talk. I'm about to lose my contract with him. So Kiyohime, just so I can preserve my contract with them, I'm gonna do the Persuade Special. I believe it's all 3 of them. Good. Woo! Wipe the sweat off my brow from that one. So this demon negotiation system is just so robust. I love it. Now we're going to be able to get information from the demon because we have a contract with it. Let's see if there's any info or anything that they can tell us about the rock being moved. Do you know... Oh, no. Unfortunate. But there is a rumor about a demon that can move the rock. So let's go ahead and see if I can get that maybe from the Wraith. And... Costing a fortune is going to be this one, I believe. I can't remember quite which one I want to go with this one. Let's go with this in Balfu. I think this is going to be the one we want to do. It's a fortune-telling one for sure. Alright, yeah. There we go. We got it. Let's go ahead here. I'm just going to fly through this here. Don't mind me just smashing the X button here for all these. I'm going to try to get info here on a rumor that I can get this rock moved. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. So I'm going to have to take out my frustrations on Tengu. No, I'm just kidding. This is actually what I will do, though. So a good way... This is a kind of trick right here. I always like to do this for when I'm like leveling up Persona. Especially if they have a Dia skill or I'll put a skill card on them. I'm just going to defend with my whole team and have Maya be the one. Welcome back, Unknown. Making our way through Air Raid, almost out. We're going to be this, then we're going to go to Alba Park here for the story. A good way to, and please correct me if I'm wrong here, from my understanding, I believe a good way to rank up demons in this game is if you have Dia or a Diorama, just have your characters defend. I've set my whole party to defense, and I'm just going to have Maya cast Diorama basically until her SP is almost gone. We should see a rank up here, and that rank up is going to be what I'm gunning for because we have 3 spots, so we should be seeing that soon here. It might be on this one. Any one of these could be it. There it is. So there's about 4 of them. I'm going to go for one more rank up here. Actually, before I go for the rank up, let me go ahead and take a look here. I might have a Stoma. That's really what I'm going for. I'm trying to get a Stoma here, and we're 1 level away from it. Unless I got it. Fingers crossed. Did we get a Stoma? No! But it's not really all for naught, because I did get Trifuri, which is like a really good one. It just it gives you a guaranteed retreat. But actually, hold on. It does not work against some enemies. Interesting, because I believe in the later games that is 100% guaranteed chance, if I'm not mistaken. So I wonder if that just means that for bosses it's just talking about here, or if there are regular enemies. Also, 1 plus point on both PSP version has both PS1 and PSP music players. Oh, I love that. And it needs to be bought at Giga Macho. And that is a pretty good selling point for it, especially the sound. This game, both of those have such good soundtracks. I think Megumi, I want to say Megumi's the series. He's been there for such a long time on the Atlus team. He did such a great job. He's the one that did the Aria of the Soul theme. And I'm Western when it comes to pronouncing a lot of these names. I'm going to be pretty much showing my heritage, but not even heritage, just where I'm from. But I want to say that was his name there, but yeah, you can check that out. He did, man. So I would definitely, like I said, I think I saved a good amount of money on my PSP investment. So much so that I might be looking into that in the coming weeks. So stay tuned. We'll have an update on that. Did he get Innocent Sin? Did he get... Ooh, maybe I got something else. I've been kind of waiting for it to pop up at my game store, because they get like a lot of... Recently, they've been getting a lot of like Digital Devil Saga, DDS. They got Devil Summoner. They recently also had a copy of the original SMT3. So they've been getting some pretty good stuff. I've been kind of like, okay, maybe they'll get one of these popping up here, but haven't seen it yet. So I might have to actually put that order in on Amazon or eBay. I think eBay is the place to buy used games these days. Giga Macho theme has 5 different versions, and all of them are bangers. We love bangers. I've been doing a series recently on the channel, doing a whole bottom to top remaster on a lot of these old classic Persona songs. If you would like to see Giga Macho as one of those remaster, maybe I'm gonna do all 5 different versions of them remastered. Let me know in the comments below. I got, let's see, the Ramen Shop. That one, that's such a banger. The Ramen Shop, Aria of the Soul. I think there's like 4 different Velvet Room themes in this game. So we've had that one so far. I'm gonna be going down to these other games too as I start playing them and taking those themes and remastering them as well. So okay, let's go ahead here because I feel like let's go ahead here. I feel like I'm doing 2 things at once here. And I want to heal you. And now I don't want to level up anymore. I got a good level up. Now my SP is pretty low right here. So I'm just going to switch back to my Persona attacks right here. Firestorm and Magnus. Okay, order. If they do a remaster, or a remake of this game, I can already see them streamlining a lot of these processes. One of them would definitely be the turn order and the strategy and how you get fusion spells going. Do it. Oh, I'm doing it. Let's go. We're getting the Giga Macho theme. Oh yeah, and the Kozuna Detective Agency. It's just such a good. It's just such a good element. Yeah, it is. That one is really good. I was also planning to do the backroom version of the Detective Agency, which is literally just the same theme, but it just has the cat meows with the Nico back there, which is just hilarious. It makes me laugh. But anyways, let's go ahead here. We're heading straight back through it. Giga Macho. That'd be a good one to add. There's just so many good songs. So many good songs. Legendary. Yeah, if you have a favorite or something that you love to hear, let me know in the comments below. Always looking for some new ones to add, some new ideas to add to the list. Okay, it looks like I always get confused at this part because it's like a really long run, basically. It's like a long hallway that curves into another long hallway. So we should be just a couple turns here from the exit. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten the rumor for the rock getting removed, but maybe that's going to be a little bit later. We'll keep an eye out for that. Let's go ahead and get... I mean, it's going to get rocky in here. I should have wrote out a list of rock-based puns. Because, I mean... We're really going to be rocking and rolling through this one. Now, like I said, Hell's probably one of the best demons at this point, early game, going into about the mid-game right here. She just has everything you could possibly need. Iris is going to be like that as well. I will give my entire mortgage just to get 5 instant stat boosts. Alright, so I'm in this dark bomb shelter down here. Let's go ahead and pop back. I always think about the Satsuko down. She's like, oh my gosh, so dark and cold down here. It's like, yeah, it is. Get me out of here. This place just has such a creepy vibe. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm down here, it's just like that eerie, like, creepy bomb shelter vibe. They really did a good job in making this area just like very supernatural. Just very supernatural indeed. Where the Winchester boys at? Sam and Dean, come on now. Because it's getting hella supernatural up in this bomb shelter right here. We got to get out of it. We are fighting our way out of it right now. Let's go ahead and get the rock and roll. We're turning it up to 11. Let's go. We got it. Even though my luck stat's like insanely high, I'm still not getting any rare drops. I was gonna say all I got was a rock. I'm just like, who is that? Just like that. Was that Pigpen? I'm just like Pigpen off of Charlie Brown. I got a rock. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that, Charlie Brown fans. Alright, let's go ahead here. I got the bomb shelter map. Okay, perfect. I can go back through Area 1 and pretty much get to the Alba Park. Oh no. That's not too bad, though. Again, I'm just trying to get Estoma as well. Once I get back here with Estoma, that's going to make things crazy easy. Estoma is going to, like, it's just going to be speed running at that point. It's going to be a cheat code. Literally, I will give my entire mortgage for an Estoma right now. I forgot how just brutal the rank up system can be, especially when you got that one skill you've been waiting for, and it's just right there at the end, at the absolute end of the rank up tree, so you're just kind of going through. I do like the rank up system, though, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with it, but man, it's just like, oh, that one skill there, it's like, oh, hurry up so we can get to it. Oh, I just ran into a health trap. I'm so bad at these health traps. Luckily, I don't think it mattered much. I actually have defense, which is good. You can't say if I run into it a second time. Unfortunately, my old eyes just can't see these things anymore. Alright, we know there is a rumor. Ixtab is another. Honestly, Ixtab's another. I think it's Tengu and Ixtab who both drop Grai. So I'm looking at this Ixtab like, I don't even know what this. Now, okra jellies are actually really good because they give you a lot of chewing souls. So it's good to have a contract with an okra jelly. I just don't necessarily want one right now, so I'm gonna kind of, unfortunately, just get this thing mad at me. Or interested. I guess we can do interested too. Yeah, I always need some tarot cards, and these things are giving lots of tarot cards. So that works out pretty good there. Alright, let's go ahead. There's the door. Oh, get me out of here. Alright. Whew. Always the heebie-jeebies. I always feel like I'm going to run into the Scooby-Doo gang when I'm running through here. I don't know, that's just always the feeling I get. I'm just going to run into the Scooby-Doo gang. Oh no, I'm lost. That they say that those who enter never find the way out. Oh, there it is. It's right there. What year is it? How long have I been down there? Alright, we're good. Go ahead and save it real quick. And, like, this is an old school game, so you always got to be saving it. Old school JRPGs, whether you're new to JRPGs, whether you're experienced veteran. Save, save, save. Alright, let's dive into it today. Cult Classic Persona 2. We went through to the Air Raid dungeon, the second floor of it. Very exciting stuff. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the rumor that I was looking for, but that's alright. That's alright. We'll be back to it. But the rumor system is the craziest part about this game, because in Eternal Punishment, we've already seen that rumors are reality. And that is just like this theme, like, constantly seen throughout the game here. And if you know people are even the demons are believing these rumors, they actually become true in the world here in the game. So like, yeah, don't walk under the ladder, right? You're gonna get that bad luck. Psh, boom, rumor turned up to 11, and it's affected so much from how the battles have been. Talking about Atomic Bufla, just got that in the last one. Talking about how the game and story itself unfolds, like we saw with now the maze that was in Club Zodiac. So a lot from the recent stream we just even saw from the rumor system. And rumors affect everything. It's a game about power. It's a game about belief in how people can shape their reality. So many strong themes in this game. Let's go ahead here before we get too far into these great themes. There is a rumor we're going to need to get from an old man in the park, particularly, and it's going to directly shape gameplay and what we can do. Some people grab this, some don't. I would say grab this. I don't know why it wouldn't be a good reason to grab this rumor, but that's exactly what we're going to be getting into here. This game has so many systems. We're about to see another one, the mutation system. I'm going to go ahead and mutate one of my demons. I'm kind of hesitant to do this because I have Firestorm, so I'm like, oh no, I'm going to get rid of my fire persona. But let me take a look here. I'm not quite sold. What is this? What is this? So I can mutate this persona. I think the only value in this one might be in the return item, because Maha, Agion, Firestorm, honestly I can get that from Jack. So I'm not super impressed with that one. Like, yeah, okay, it's cool, but let's go ahead here and head back to Alba Park. Now I'm gonna do like 2 saves right here because I always feel like I missed something right here. I always feel like I'm missing something right here on the save. But I think the flowers are really what I'm missing here, and it should be the flower rumor that I just need to get back. And that's going to be right here from some dude right in the park. And I'll go ahead and do a couple saves just in case I do miss that one little bit. Alright, here we are in the park. Just like with Club Zodiac. We're going to have people to talk to. What a pretty park. What a nice park. Until I actually get demons attacking me. What kind of park has demons running around it? Come on, man.
So, who wants to have their face smashed in?
Oh wait, hold on. I think the old man wasn't actually in the park. I think he's around the park. Oh fucking hell. I hate Faust. Get him out of here. Faust is not my favorite at all. The only thing good about Faust is he is one of the only, if I remember correctly, demons in the game that could give you a Frey card, which is like pretty cool. But other than that, I hate Faust. He just has so much HP all the time, man. Oh, so much HP. Alright, let's go ahead, Maya Katsu, see if we can get past. Oh no, I don't think he likes advice. Oh no. He's gonna be angry. He's gonna be angry. I don't even care. Okay, now I do, because that is actually gonna be not good. Okay, good. It didn't hit. That would have been bad. Now that one did hit, and that is not my favorite outcome right here. Alright, let's go ahead here. I'm gonna have to switch things up just a hair. Let's switch over to Maya Prime, or Maya Custom, whatever it's called. We're Maya Custom. Let's go ahead here. And I'm gonna have to switch up my spells here. I think I can do a Meteorama. And oh man, it's gonna be a tough one because I don't really have a full deck there to be able to do a final strike kind of thing. So we're gonna have to kind of play this by the seat of our pants. But we should be good here, honestly, especially once I hit the Meteorama.
It's over.
Ooh, that was a great hit. Wow, Katsu. Katsu is actually really buffed by strength right now. I got him a couple weapons there, so he's doing all right. Ooh, Balfi just can't catch a break. Where's my heal at? I feel like their whole team has had like so many turns here. There we go. I was gonna help out a lot. Alright, let's get back into the saddle here. Oh, Firestorm. Same thing there. Maybe the Maha Aquas, and then I think Balfi wakes up this turn, maybe. Fingers crossed. Okay, now I can do the actual move I want to do. Which is going to be the Water, Fire, Earth fusion spell, which I think is that Tower for Inferno? Yes, Tower Inferno. That's Wind. Hydro Cutter then. Earth, Wind, Water. No. There it is. Water, Fire, Earth. Water, Fire, Earth. Alright, we got it. Should be a... Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. He had to hit that. He had to freaking hit that. If he didn't hit that, he would have got turned up. Uala still gave him the turn up, so it works out. And we got the level up. Yeah, I was just running my tech up to 50, honestly. Just literally dumping everything into tech. It's so good on Maya. It's like one of the only games I don't run a strength build on. Oh my gosh, where's my Asoma? Where is my Asoma? Let's go ahead here. Same thing, pretty much, except for I can actually go back to Maya here. Put back on this one. And rank farm with diorama. Let me go ahead and I'm not going to do just that. I'm just going to kind of throw a couple of them at him. Go ahead and throw Crack Thing out there. All right. I have to run out real quick and talk to the old man here, because I don't think he's inside the place now that I think about it. He's out. There it is. Rumors making the world change. Did you know the flowers in Alba Park can speak? I see the manager speaking to them. I can't hear what he's saying. Alright, you know, that means we're going to go down to the agency here. And spread that rumor pretty much. We got Chief Todoroki. Let's go ahead and talk about the flowers found at Alba Park who can talk. And I'm going to go ahead and spread that rumor. And that does have a consequence. I'm trying to think what it is, but I cannot think. But I think what we will do is save Alba Park for next time, when we jump right into it and get into just what's been going on at the park. Like I said before, if you like dark themes, heavy themes, fates, themes of identity, consequences of belief, just those Persona things, you're in the right place. You're going to love what's coming up next. We are fighting these demons. We're collecting personas. We're challenging everything that you think you know about reality. Let the existential crisis begin, because Maya's out here going through it. It's about to get real intense real quick, especially as we hit Alba Park. I'm so excited to get to it. I can't wait to see where the story's going to take us next. Like I said, if you love deep RPGs, JRPGs, strong story, dark story at times, tactical combat, this one is truly a gem. Thank you so much for our viewers today. Let me hear about those stories in comments below with Persona 2. Love to hear more of those stories here. And also, what song should I remaster next here? So, also excited to get back to that PSP version of it too. So don't forget to also hit that follow button. If you start with us this far, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you can keep up all the latest, even if you're inclined to, if you really like what you've been seeing here. So if you want to see more Persona 2 in action, let's see what kind of crazy rumors we can make true next time. With that being said, Jigoku Gaming here. Check us out on our Twitch, on the YouTube channel, Jigoku_gaming. Thank you all so much. Have a great night. Wish you strength, peace, and mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional well-being. Take care, everybody.